Morning class 9. Today our next topic is that is formed due to the river flowing is estuary. It is naturally formed in the lower course of the river near the seas. Sometimes near the river mouths has free connection to the open seas. That means the river is going and flowing easily in the open seas. If there is a strong current in the river flows into the sea in a one continuous stream. If it is not happening, the sediments that it carries are washed away by the tidal waves into the open sea. They are not deposited by the side, they are washed away, that means they are taken in. Thus, it clears the river mouth with a funnel-like shape that remains free from sediments. That shape is known as estuary. River Mandavi in India has an estuary in its mouth. As it falls in the Arabian Sea, there is a good flow of the river, so no sediments are being deposited, and so estuary occurs. More estuaries in India occur in Bay of Bengal, some places of Sundarban region. Whereas Sundarban have a delta, but in some areas where these things are also happening. Next comes delta. What is delta? Delta is happening in the lower course of the river. The slope of the land decreases. This causes the river to become sluggish. The load carrying capacity of the river reduces, and it cannot carry on the load. So most of the loads are carried by the river, is deposited by the sea, where it is flowing into the sea. It is means the river. When the river is flowing into the sea, this deposition is occurring by the side of the river or at the mouth of the river. Such depositions, what does it mean? It gives a fan-like structure that we have seen in the alluvial fan. Now here see, if the deposition occurs slowly, the deposition is happening, and as it increases, it is spreading. So ultimately what happens, such a big area is converting into a delta. Here you see it is in a triangular shape, and so it is known as delta. Why this forms? Because as the mouth is as the deposition is occurring, so the river have to find out different ways or tributaries it have to make to go and fall into the river. So the river is divided into several channels, each which occurs up by itself. These channels have all these channels. They are, see here you can find channels. This becomes the distributaries. The Ganga Brahmaputra is the largest delta in the world, and this is the feature that is occurring up there. See here it is the sea floodplain, the deposition occurs, and so a delta formation occurs. Delta is of different sizes, shapes, and have great importance. There are three types of delta that I will explain later. First you understand what is delta.